two most beautiful gifts of a human brain is a vivid sense of memory and a wonderful ability of imagination. But then sometimes we use these gifts not as gifts, but we make it a punishment for ourselves. And we kind of inflict pain on us, with these two beautiful gifts that we have. It is like when I talk about a vivid sense of memory, there are times, when we are bothered by some past emotions or past experiences. We have the capacity to go back maybe 15 or 20 years ago, something that had happened in our lives, maybe very unpleasant. And we have the capability to relive those moments. We have the capability to relive those pain again and again and again. We have that ability because we have a vivid sense of memory. So we are not using it as a gift anyway. We are kind of, not understanding the value of having a vivid sense of memory, because we are, when we do that, that is when we go back in past, or when we have those, moments when we remember something unpleasant, all we are doing is making ourselves feel low at that time, and that in turn will hinder our productivity. Some days you might have experienced, most of us experience, we feel low, and at that time we don't feel productive, we don't feel like actually going and doing something good or something very productive. So in a way we are allowing it to hinder our productivity, we are allowing it to hinder our normal flow of life and everything. And talking about imagination, what we do is we start imagining things like what is going to happen after 5 years, what is going to happen tomorrow, what is going to happen the next moment. We are totally, kind of, we get worked up, we just burden our thoughts with all these, not so necessary things in mind. So yes, memory and imagination, sometimes we totally misuse it. You can use that term, misuse it. And at those moments, we feel stressed out, we don't feel good, and we feel low. So what to do at those moments? It's very important. It becomes very important that we have a knowledge not to stay there for a long time. It is said that, when pain knocks at your door, open the door, welcome the pain, ask the pain what is it, instead of running away from it. It is better sometimes to actually understand what is happening in your mind. So yes, once you do that, you have to have the knowledge that you should not stay in that zone for too long. You should not be feeling low for too long. You should have the capacity to come out of it. I'm not saying that you should never feel low, or I'm not saying we will never remember anything unpleasant. It's impossible, humanly impossible. It happens, we remember and we imagine things, it happens. But the intelligence lies in the point that we need to snap out of that mood, we need to come out of that mood as quickly as possible. So, in today's video, let us discover and explore the ways in which we can feel better again and not stay in that zone or not feel low all the time. So yes, in today's video, let's explore about that. And as it is, very popularly, it is, a thing that everyone knows, that it's okay not to be okay. And I truly believe in that. It's okay when you're not feeling okay. It's okay. You acknowledge that, thoughts, the feelings, those emotions. It's okay. Everyone goes through this, but the point is not to stay there, and try and come out of that mood and try and be productive again and be positive again in life. That's all. That's the only secret that we need to follow, and we need to have the knowledge how we can come out of such challenging situations, so to say. So yeah, in today's video, let us explore about all this. And yes, I'm Vaishnavi, and my channel is all about homemaking motivation. If you're new to this channel, then please subscribe to the channel so that you are part of this wonderful community of lovely homemakers. And if you're already a part of this community, please welcome back. So without any further ado, let's start today's video.
How to stop dwelling in the past. Dwelling in the past can be challenging, but it is possible to move on and live in the present. Here are some tips on how to not dwell in the past. Acknowledge your feelings. It's important to acknowledge your feelings and understand why you're dwelling in the past. Write down your thoughts and emotions and try to identify what triggers them. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you stay focused on the present moment. Try meditation, deep breathing, or yoga to help you stay centered. Shift your focus. Instead of focusing on the past, focus on the present and the future. Set goals and create a vision for your future. Let go of regrets. Learn to let go of regrets and forgive yourself. Remember that you cannot change the past, but you can learn from it. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you. Avoid people who bring you down or remind you of past mistakes. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to move on, seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide you with tools and strategies to help you let go of the past and move forward. Remember that it takes time to move on from the past, so be patient and kind to yourself. Focus on what you can control, which is the present moment, and take small steps towards a better future. Now, how to stop worrying about the future? Worrying about the future is a common human experience, but it can be very distressing and can impact our present well-being. Here are some tips on how to stop worrying about the future. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you stay grounded in the present moment and reduce anxiety about the future. Try mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, or yoga. Challenge your worries. When you start worrying about the future, ask yourself if your concerns are realistic. Try to identify if you are jumping to conclusions or catastrophizing. If so, challenge those thoughts and focus on more realistic scenarios. Make a plan. If you're worried about a specific future event, try to make a plan for how you will handle it. Having a plan can reduce uncertainty and give you a sense of control. Focus on the present. Instead of worrying about the future, focus on what you can do in the present moment to improve your situation. Set small, achievable goals that will move you towards your desired future outcome. Seek support. Talk to someone you trust about your worries. A friend, family member, or mental health professional can provide you with support and guidance. Limit exposure to negative news. Avoid consuming too much negative news, which can increase anxiety and worry about the future. Instead, focus on positive news and stories that inspire hope and optimism. Remember that worrying about the future is normal, but it's important to take steps to manage it so that it doesn't impact your present life. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you liked the content. Please leave your valuable feedback in the comments. And until next time, happy homemaking and keep smiling.